The Vikings rampaged through the land, hitting the Saxons head-on. The Vikings took a major victory at the Battle of Reading, but the Saxons soon repaid them the favour in the Battle of Ashdown, a battle heavily credited to Alfred. The Danes struck back, defeating the Saxons at the Battle of Basings and then at the Battle of Merton. A month and a day later, Alfred stands as the last of his brothers. Despite his older brother having 2 young sons, he takes the burden of the crown of Wessex onto himself. What follows is a period of fighting, winning, losing, bribing, and general shenanigans. Against the new Danish leader, Guthrum, Alfred sought peace during a stalemate at Wareham in Dorset, a point where neither side could gain supremacy over the other one. They signed a peace treaty involving oaths and the exchange of hostages, sworn by the pagans upon a holy ring, a supposed icon of Thor worship. The oh-so-honourable Vikings then promptly broke their oaths, killed the hostages, and began the fighting all over again. They were forced to withdraw to Mercia one last time after their relief fleet was either blockaded by Alfred or scattered by the storm, only to return one last time. They blitzed through the Royal Winter Palace in Chittenham, where Alfred was staying over Christmas, killing almost everyone, bar Alfred and a few. What follows is a period of history that elevates Alfred from standard badass to exceptional badass. Alfred goes Rambo. That is the best way to describe what follows. He and a few others escaped the winter stronghold and vanished into the wilderness, into the swamps. Rallying local militia, he fought a guerrilla war against the Vikings, culminating in the Battle of Edington, a decisive victory for the Saxons. The final battle came with the siege of Chippenham, the Christmas fortress from before the Vikings had taken over. Alfred promptly starved them into submission, forcing a surrender. The Vikings left Wessex for other parts of England, but not before their leader and several of his chiefs were baptized into Christianity by Alfred. But that is only half of the reason why Alfred the Great is the only English king to ever earn the epitaph of Great. His legal reforms, army and naval reorganisation, and the implementation of the borough system all form the basis of what made Alfred's rule one of reform and progression. It was in itself inspired by Charlemagne, someone we'll learn about in a future episode. However, his educational and religious reforms are the ones that are believed to have been the greatest impact. Remembering that this man was very much a friend of Rome, he urged for Latin books to be translated into Anglo-Saxon English, as well as pushing for the clergy and noblemen to be educated. Some call Alfred the first English king, although England as we know it today wasn't formed until 927 by Alfred's grandson, Aethelstan. However, once Alfred had reconquered London, things began to change for the English people. It was here that he took the title of King of the Anglo-Saxons, the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle stating, "All the English people, not subject to the Danes, submitted themselves to King Alfred. He was the greatest Englishman who ever lived." Now you might quite justifiably shout, "That's just your opinion, man." Nah, that's not my opinion. That's the opinion of another Englishman. One who stood up against impossible odds to save his nation from invasion. The man we're going to cover in the next episode. This has been Kick-Ass History, and I hope to see you all again soon.